It feels amazing. Yeah, it's great. And what you guys do, you know, what I've seen from you guys is just stellar kind of sporting events, and you create atmosphere out of temporary structures, which is not an easy thing to do. Well, and it's a crazy site.
Yeah,
because
tight.
it's
so tight.
I mean, well, you're surrounded basically, aren't you? And every year it seems to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I started when I was very young, as a 5-year-old with my brothers, like anyone else starts playing tennis, and well, now I'm lucky enough to call it my job. And I played with Harri for I think just over 2 years now. And we started, our first tournament we played was in Marrakesh 250, and then we went and played some challenges and smaller events together. It's been a really successful journey. You know, it hasn't been without its challenges, but to be standing here now, you know, as world number ones is, yeah, completely surreal. But it's been a lot of hard work at the same time. I've played on court one quite a few times. This is like a popular spot for the dubs. Yeah. Played on here, I think twice, and then once on centre. Last semis. Semis, yeah, and we lost on the nice court. So hopefully we'll try and do better this year.
Who were you playing against last year?
Lloyd and Jules, who just won everything.
Yeah,
won everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're number one. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I tell them. I think when we both started our partnership, we both knew that we were quite ambitious. Like we had really big goals, and we wanted to try and achieve them together. Whether we would or not, you know, was irrelevant. But we both really wanted to try and do well and work hard and work as a team to achieve those goals. And I don't know, I like the guy. When I chose to play with Harri, it was also because I thought he was a good tennis player, but I thought, yeah, I could, you know, build a career with him and really do well. We work very, very hard day in, day out. We kind of pride ourselves on our discipline on court and in training, and our teamwork. We really think, you know, there are lots of good tennis players out there, but actually it's our teamwork and culture in the team that gives us the edge. It's not actually the tennis that gives us the edge. And I think, you know, you guys at Arena pride yourselves on that as well. And then of course being world number one, that was something that we discussed even after we won our first Wimbledon title. Was, okay, yes, we want to win more slams, but trying to be world number one is, you know, a huge achievement. That's a pretty good view.
Yeah. So to say this is all temporary, it's pretty mega.
It's crazy.
But it's probably the biggest seating job we deliver year on year in the UK.
I mean, it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Honestly, like looking at it, it's unbelievable. So the scale of it.
Oh, that's mega.
Yeah. Well, I think as a tennis player, you know, my goal is to, well, a big part of what I do is like trying to get on the biggest courts that I can play on. And Queen's is definitely a court that I will remember playing on. But what's funny about that is obviously these stands don't exist for most of the year. So I will forever remember it just being, you know, in the arena. And what that does is, why it's so special playing on those courts is the atmosphere that those courts kind of create and bring. But what you guys do in that, you know, people show up really to Queen's for a couple of weeks of the year and they see this amazing arena, you know, for a day, and then they go home, and that, you know, it's amazing to see it at its best, I suppose, which is what we're seeing. But there's a lot of hard work to get it to its best. And yeah, particularly in tennis, I guess the arena is sort of like the match. You know, people only really watch us play matches, and they don't see, you know, the travel, the time away from home, work in the gym, and really, yeah, you're right, all the preparation that you have to do to give yourself the best opportunity to perform well. But that's basically how, you know, that's how my career works, pretty much. You know, just do every tournament, just try and win as many matches as possible. This is a really like big event for us if we were to win it. Yeah. Because there's so much history here. It's obviously a big event, so we get a lot of points for it. 500 points if you win it, which is, you know, not to be sniffed at all. There's something about grass, you know, when you look at it. And I don't think the tennis is necessarily better or worse, but it feels. Well, when you see a court like that, I mean, you just want to go and play tennis on it. But no, we you know, it's really fun playing in front of a great crowd. And for me, particularly being at home, I'm lucky enough to have the support of the crowd, which is a really, really nice feeling. So, yeah, Yeah, it's the atmosphere at the event that makes the difference, and obviously the seating is a massive, massive part of it. That's what I kind of remember about playing here is the atmosphere and the people that are sitting in your seats. I'm thrilled. It's really great. It's obviously a huge event for you guys, so it's an honour for me to be wearing the brand and partnering with you. So thank you.